fucking beat it up.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Beat it up.
Welcome back for another episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast with yours truly, Bengals Dawson.
And the other guy, jeez, I can't even talk. Other guy, Drake Thanks, just live in the flesh.
Shout out D Things, bro.
Yeah.
D Things crazy today with Bengals football. Let me tell you, bro.
Fucking no things because he ain't got no grills in. Ain't that crazy? Boy lost all his aura in one episode. We ain't even got a chance Sunday. This dude ain't even got his.
Bro, I still got that shit on.
All right, if the Bengals win this Sunday, you gotta keep the grills out.
You know what? I low key hope. Let's hope the mics and everything are doing good. By the way,
Check.
is your shit even on? Is
What?
my shit on?
What?
Is your mic? Oh, okay. Yeah, your mic's not supposed to be on. I'm tripping.
Yeah, you're tripping. How y'all doing though?
I forgot it's Friday night.
It's Friday. I mean, if
At what time?
we have no life.
9:30 on a Friday. No, we're fucking locked in.
Yeah, we're locked in.
You know what? We're locked in because we're fucking we're identical. We're like
Shout out black owned.
we're aligned with the right mojo.
Yeah.
Tonight,
100%.
this week, what's required for Joe Burrow to hopefully see the field, and what's been a eventful fucking 48 hours, bro. A big hopeful turning point for the Bengals season, and it is tough, bro. So we'll get right into it because obviously this is what everybody's wanting to hear about. How do you think? No. We're going straight to it. Do you think Joe is going to play on Sunday?
That's a really good question. Yesterday I would have said yes. I undoubtedly think this guy's going to play. He stacks 2 full practices, back-to-back days. But I thought it was interesting when Kelsey Conway broke that news earlier today that, at the start of practice, Joe was off to the side while, the rest of the guys, were at team stretches and Flacco was with the stars. I know that Burrow got some work. He got some work, but it looked like Flacco got a little more work. Man, that's a good question. I feel like Zach Taylor's playing the Aaron Glenn right now.
Remember, by the way, the 2 days on, 1 off. That's what Joe's always done with his injuries. By the way,
and who's to say, bro? Like, this is Joe Burrow. Like, he doesn't have to go through another practice to suit up. And that's where I'm at too. Is where it's like if I had to say it, bro, yes, I'm gonna just say
okay.
I don't know anything or nothing, but I'm gonna just go on a limb and say.
Really, that's funny, bro. That's a little bit different than what you were telling me earlier.
What? No,
you're pretty quick.
Okay,
bro. I got receipts.
Yeah.
Guys, Drake's the best, bro. Drake's a crash out when he texts me, bro.
But listen. The other day when he came in and he stacked that other fool, I said Joe's playing. And you know what you said? No.
True.
Oh,
we're so funny, bro.
Yeah,
we're so wishy-washy. We're like, bro, we're back. Bro, we're so cooked. We're back, bro. I swear we're back.
No, like we were just talking, if you guys go through the titles of like the last 2 months, dude, it's just it's up down. We look like a bipolar channel, but that's how it
we look like we got CTE on the fucking program.
We got CTE. Shout out to Drake Kirkpatrick. Also, I don't know if you saw he's opening up, or he did open up a nightclub in Cincinnati.
Oh, for real?
And like in the bathrooms, it explains like CTE.
Oh, damn.
Like chronic traumatic. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Damn, respect. I mean,
no, it is respect though. Have you ever seen the movie?
Yeah, it's been a minute. But yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously we always make light of that shit, but yeah, I mean, we've obviously, it's been there's been so much going on, in the last couple months, but I like that, bro. I like that you think that he's gonna play.
You want my reasoning?
Yeah.
The Bengals, they're 3-7, bro. We've seen the trend the last few years. Now you would have to look at the playoff card right now. I'm not too familiar at the bottom of the list right now because I know the Chiefs are 5-5. There's a lot of teams with a lot of losses right now, so that's where I'm like, could the Bengals get in there with eight losses this year potentially? But I
think so.
But I think if you want to be comfortable, you want to get in there, you want to obviously win out. You talk about a guy that can do that. Joe Burrow, he's routed off 5 before he's what was it time before that? It was like 7
What
or
do you mean?
8. It was 5
In
last year.
2022? You're talking about? I mean, 2022 we won 10 straight.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
we won 8 straight in the regular season. We were 4-4.
see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So that's where I look at it is like you honestly you need Joe this week as much as Flacco. Like you need a guy like that to just come back, bro. And I don't know if that's something that you've kept, maybe within the locker room that maybe people know something that we don't, but I feel like yeah, and it's the only thing is the short turnaround. We talked about this. That's the only thing, right? Now, can you get a game plan going where you can ease Joe back into this? And we talk about is can you afford that? But the run game has looked very good the last few weeks with Chase Brown, and I think if you can continue to establish that, unfortunately, Samaje Perine is doubtful.
yeah.
So
That's a big miss, bro.
big miss, because now you're damn.
Taj ain't done shit.
So who
He's over his
do you
head
even
right
have
now.
anybody on the practice squad?
I mean, Kendall Milton ran
Yeah,
that most random up the
yeah,
gut fucking
yeah.
run and just got overwhelmed. And I get it. He's had literally no run at all. So I mean, Samaje was such an incredible change of pace back. You know what I'm saying? So he is really critical to the efficiency of that change of pace style for the run game. But Chase, obviously has been able to create enough. You had that explosive run last week. I think the run game can hold its own right now, but not to like go off track here real quick because I do want to give my opinion on what Joe could do this weekend. But damn, bro, Mojoe could be he's low key a catalyst for a game like this because he's such a good fucking change of pace back.
Yep.
This run defense for the Pats is dominant. So to have a guy like that could be that change of pace guy would help so much for this
Yep.
offense. So they're gonna force him to be one dimensional. And I'll go into the X's and O's later, but um I don't think Joe plays.
Yeah.
And I think that's okay
Yeah.
because I don't think the season's completely over. I mean, I was stoked enough when he was available for the Ravens game,
Mhm.
but the 2 games in 5 days, if the Bengals play the Ravens on Sunday, he's playing this Sunday. But 5 days is a lot. That's how we walk right back into. I mean, everybody's been so worried about how lingering a toe injury like
Yeah.
this can be. That's how that shit happens
Mhm.
by playing 120 minutes, 65, 75 minutes of offense in 5 days
Yeah.
is asking a fuck ton. But
What
I mean, I hear you though. Like everything's on the line.
everything's on the line, and like, what do we? What is it that we know? All we know is that this recovery process has went good. Thumbs up on that. Ahead, bless you.
Ugh.
Ahead of schedule again. So like, really how long has he been putting, pressure on that? You know what I'm saying? And how much has he been able to, work, you know, that toe? That's going to be important because, like you said, 2 games in 5 days. That's a lot. That's asking a lot. But at the
Mhm.
same time, can he do that? Is he at that point in the recovery process where the doctors feel, he's cleared enough to do something like that? And like, Joe's a warrior, man. Joe's a warrior. Like
Yeah,
Joe's willing to, and obviously he's still human. He's gotten injured, so you gotta play this smart 100%.
yeah,
But at the same time, like the way I look at it is, if the doctors say it's good, if he feels good,
true.
like let's do it, bro.
I think you're right. I think you're right, and I think it's going to be a gamble either way.
Yeah,
And I think that's the best perception that you could have heading into
yeah,
it. That the gamble we're going to take is that if the doctor tells him that he's good, like that's the thing. What I mentioned about today, they've always done the 2 days on, one off with any injury. In fact, any practice, like in training camp type shit. I mean, it didn't feel that they held Joe back because he showed concerns in his progress.
Right.
I think that they're just simply trying to alleviate anything. Plus, I mean, I love the approach by the coaching staff and how they've approached a lot of it of they're obviously trying to squeeze in all the work that they can to get him acclimated, but they're not showing any signs that he's not going to play. I love the skepticism that Zach's thrown out there. I think he worded it really well today. It sucks because I'm paraphrasing, so it takes away from exactly how he worded it. But he added the key points of, obviously with where we're at this season, it's a risk with playing 2 games in 5 days, but just with everything that's on the line, if the pretty much what we're saying, he mentioned the medicals, if the medicals clear and stuff like that, we'll play it by ear, but it's going to be a decision we're going to have to figure out later. And I love that it's absolutely keeping the Patriots on their toes, So I'll say I'm a true 50-50, bro. I'm a true 50-50.
Yeah.
You know,
So you talk about what Zach said. I thought this was an interesting one from Albert Breer, which I definitely like that guy. I think
he's a dog.
He's a good source. So this was kind of like it only got 87 likes, kind of surprising. He said so. Joe Burrow came out on Wednesday's practice clean, and there wasn't a lot he didn't show that the Bengals needed to see. Sounded like he felt good coming to work today too. Practice with the ones. They'll make a call tomorrow, but again, I'd be surprised if he's not a go.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, and then why, if you're the coaching staff, why would you continue to progress as much as you did on a Wednesday and Thursday on Friday to clearly show your hand
Right.
when you can pull it back?
Yep.
Now it'd be different if you needed to see a bit more, but I mean, then again, if you're already questioning on a Friday, you know what I mean? It's kind of sketchy heading into 2 games in 5 days. But it would make sense on why they pulled that little finesse of because you can't lie on a practice report, on an injury report. There's a ton of legal implications with that for the team.
For sure.
So they're not. But I think that's why I like it that they considered him limited, but you saw nothing that deterred him in a negative way. They simply could have said, Joe, let's sit you out today. Because like we said, what the fuck do you need to learn?
Right.
You don't need to learn anything.
Exactly.
You don't have this is your team. Like you're good. Like, so that's what I like that you don't have to be out here. Thus showing that limited could possibly get the Patriots, not that they're going to like, oh, Joe Flacco's completely playing, but I want them thinking two things at once. We want that.
Shit, my quarterback's been in the film room for the last,
every day.
Months, yeah, so.
I mean, pretty like when was he not? When he was literally like recovering off the fucking medicine from surgery, like he was back like a week and a half or something.
Yeah.
He was like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "I saw Joe here." Like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like, that's always how that's how Joe's been. So he's been as acclimated as ever. He's been tuned as ever. He's as aware as ever. And yeah, man, I think it's going to bring a huge morale shift that's needed. And I think that it will enhance their chances of winning. But not that I want to turn quickly away from the Joe thing, but I think the X's and O's, it's just important. Yeah. So here's how.
I actually wanted to ask you something regarding the Joe shit.
Mm-hmm.
You had T. Higgins, he said that he asked him, are you playing? And he gave him that look.
That little smirk. Yeah, no, it's tough.
Smirk.
Yeah, I mean,
boy's suiting up, man. He's gonna fuck up the Patriots.
I can't wait for the Sunday,
hope, bro. And we're gonna go into Thanksgiving and we go eat good.
I can't wait till Sunday, and it's like 10:30, and like Joe Burrow's taking the field for warm-ups, and we will determine if he's a go or not as the starter by like 11:30. He's gonna be active. That's not the worry. He's gonna be active. But if he's going to be active, then that kind of shows it that it's not realistic to be like, yeah, Joe, you're going to play backup quarterback today. That's not a real thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, like that's not like either you're go or you're not. Yeah, but it's going to be a fun moment to see exactly how they navigate through that.
Could you
Um,
imagine Joe Burrow as a backup quarterback? No.
I mean, yeah, obviously, like, but you do that to protect them,
Right.
only to protect them. Here's the thing, though. I just can't help but want to talk about this. That, and this is why it matters. Why I want to talk about it right now, because it can affect Joe Burrow directly. Obviously, our O line's really been turning the corner, which is great. Like Joe Flacco's been sacked like 5 or 6 times in the last 4 games. Yeah, he gets the ball quick as fuck, but like that's amazing. That's amazing, bro. You cannot
It
ask for more.
is.
It's just what we've talked about that every hit he's taken. It's like, God, he just died. Oh, he died. Like, you
Shit.
know what I mean? It's not like he's like,
Yeah.
oh, just took a little. He's like, poof,
No,
like
like
he just broke his
face
shoulder.
driven right in the ground. Like
Exactly. He's like, oh, like,
I know he was hurt in the bye week.
oh yeah, bro. Hell yeah, bro. He's probably iced up everywhere. He's like, but
Hey
nah,
kids.
like this is why if Joe plays, maybe I'm everybody's gonna worry, but like I said, it's gonna be a risk either way. And they're gonna be wanting to take that risk because it's Joe fucking Burrow. But like I hope that it's gonna be a situation. Thank God this pass rush is not like lethal at all. They got juice.
Right.
Like they're not. I'd say they're like middle of the pack. They're a fine unit. Um, but Barmore is like one of their biggest threats, and he's a dog. He's really fucking good. He's super strong in run defense, and he can work through double teams as a pass rusher. But I think our weapons are going to be in for a bit of a tough day without Jamar.
Yep.
That's how that could affect the quarterback.
Mhm.
What are they creating with? And Joe's inclination to extend a play, to create, that's what I low key want to try to avoid. Because I need you at your A game in 5 days. But that's like I said, like what that's what makes it so interesting. What's that risk? What's that risk to you? Is it worth it to do that? You know what I'm saying? Because we saw what this looked like before of I mean, I don't know. I feel like who knows exactly where Joe was 2 years ago with the calf strain or now, but I feel like it's really positive right now. And I felt like there was always that lingering concern with the calf. You clearly saw him mentally hampered. Are we going to get him mentally hampered, Joe? That all of a sudden that has to extend a play because Andre Yosevich is getting, we love you, Andre, strapped the fuck up from Christian Gonzalez because that's what's going to happen. They're going to double T Higgins with the 2 and a safety over top and force their all pro corner on some 3. And they're out of the play. I'm sorry. I love Andre. He's not doing shit
You
against
know what you're gonna have to do.
Christian Gonzalez.
You know what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to follow suit of what you did, and you almost won that game last year against Kansas City. You're gonna have to utilize your tight ends. If with Mike Gesicki back and everything like that, you're gonna have to utilize
What
them
you mean last year? Wait,
or not.
I was gonna say, did we play Kansas City last year?
I think I'm getting my times.
No, you're
mixed
good.
up.
I was low key.
What's
I
that?
was like,
The
damn.
CTB one-handed pick game? Or am I tripping?
Oh my god, we did play the Chiefs last year.
Yeah. So I
God
thought.
damn, what a blur.
So,
Well, Jamar was playing. OT wasn't playing. You're right.
but like that was.
McDuffie.
But it was an interesting like game plan there where
That's
we
exactly right.
we utilized some tight ends, dude. Gesicki's running down the fucking field. Eric Hall, and
That was a Drew sample where he caught the 2 first passes of the game.
Yeah.
I was like, what planet
And-
are
and
we
it was
on,
it was
bro?
like because I feel like we were kind of at this weird spot too, where like we just come in against San Fran, bro, Joey B, and we just start cooking shit. So Zach's gonna really have to pull something out of his bag this week with Jamar out.
Yeah.
You got T in there. I agree with you. I think that's. Hopefully, Mike Vrabel's not listening. I mean, that's a good ass plan. Like,
Well, that's exactly what they
right.
should do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Bill Belichick did. Like when you've got to bottle up that main guy,
Yep.
and when you got a clear step 2, 3 steps down in talent on the next role, you force that one on that lesser guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we love Andre. I think Andre could do some things against Christian Gonzalez, but I see Christian Gonzalez winning a lot more than Andre. Christian Gonzalez is arguably the best corner in football. So that's where the concern lies. Like I said, for a dude like Joe, this matchup is not favorable towards Joe Burrow. It would be different
I agree with you.
if you're facing a banged up suspect secondary where, like, you know what? T's going to be, we trust T and we trust Andre and we trust Mike. I trust Mike. This sounds crazy. I trust Mike to win more against Christian Gonzalez more than Andre. And a catalyst right now for all my bettors out there, Noah fucking Fant.
Yeah.
This is going to have to be a Noah Fant game and a
Yeah.
Chase Brown game, an
Noah-
extension of the run game because you're not going to be able to create a ton of the run. And you got to create. How does that affect a Joe Burrow?
He needs to stop fumbling the ball.
Who?
No
Oh,
offense.
Noah. For fucking tutties, bro.
I know.
Can you stop? Like, look, it's just been bad luck. But
Right.
like, god damn, bro. Two fumbles lost for touchdowns this year. Like, untouched. Just
He's been dogging. Like, no offense, been dogging except those times where he's fumbling.
that's what sucks because he always he like 2/3 of the time he's catching that underneath flat route where no one else is at.
Yeah.
So there's like no one else in the play but the defender running for the tutty. Like no one's there because you're just not in the field of play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're up front, you cause the fucking dud of a play, and then they just run it back for 6. But that's what I'm thinking about for a Joe Burrow. In 5 days, what you're going to be forced to do is I don't want to see a scramble in Joe Burrow for a third of the plays out there because Andre Yosevich can't get open and fucking T's doubled. And then Mike Gesicki, you know what I mean? And like, then you're running. Then the third quarter, he looks a little, you know what I mean? Then a long drive, he's hampered. And you're like, we got a game Thursday. That's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to pour water on it. I
Yeah.
just think that matters. Here's the biggest question. How, like, Joe needs to be cautious this game. I'm not saying don't extend plays. I'm saying don't get yourself in trouble.
Right.
Is a cautious Joe Burrow right now, considering you're playing in 5 days, really better than a Joe Flacco? Like, that sounds stupid because clearly Joe Burrow is amazing. That's what's really ironic about this time. We're going to look back on this era. Like, even genuinely asking that question because of how good Joe Flacco's been. You know what I mean? But, like, what do you think about that? Do you think that's worth it to say we want to keep it safe with Joe Flacco right now because we don't feel like the drop-off is going to be that much versus a cautious Joe Burrow?
I'm delusional. You know what?
You say, fuck it, just
we're gonna win 11 straight, bro.
This motherfucker's going to come back in here after we lose a game. And he's like, fire everybody.
I'm delusional.
We're cooked.
I'm delusional. We're winning 11 straight. Zach Taylor's gonna make me look like a dumbass. Okay, I'm gonna be screaming Zach Taylor, Coach of the Year. I love you, Zach Taylor. I'm sorry for everything.
With
Zach.
the worst defense in NFL history.
The worst defense in NFL history. The guy
that's a flex, bro.
The guy that did the Etsy shit, he locked in with us. Okay, the Etsy witch shit. Because you know what? This is it. This is the Joe Burrow, Michael Jordan story. Not that the LeBron Akron story, but you know this is the Athens Joe Burrow. Here we go.
Nah, this is going to be the LeBron. No, this is going to be the LeBron Cleveland. Moment. Like, Cleveland, this is for you. Horrible city, LeBron. By the way, you should have grew up somewhere else. Totally should have grew up somewhere else.
Imagine like Cincinnati. Like he was like Cincinnati Cavaliers. Pretty cool. Why don't we have an NBA team?
We did.
Oh yeah.
Let's not talk about the Cincinnati affiliate and professional basketball team. The Sacramento Kings are a fucking disgrace. They're a fucking embarrassment, and they shall not be discussed.
Thanks for De'Aaron, brother. We appreciate it.
Shut up.
We got that dub the other day because of him. You know, when Wemby's out, it's nice. But
did we even get a player in that deal? I don't even know if we did.
We literally got De'Aaron for like free, bro. Like we got him for free.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about this no more. Just the indictment to a fucking franchise. Things could be worse. You could literally trade away all your literally every single one of your star players for zero value and get nothing in return. Just like you have nothing. You have aged dudes. Like we could be like the. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to like the Steelers aren't horrible.
Yep.
Like the unction, like that. That's that. But anyways, take it back with Bengals football here.
Is Mitch Tinsley going for 150 yards Sunday?
No, but he could. He could really provide some juice. I think.
Yeah.
That's just that's. There's nothing more I want to see than Joe to come back, especially at home.
Mhm.
Because like, not that he's gonna be rattled by a at Baltimore game.
What's our
You know what I'm saying?
uniforms? What's the uniform schedule?
Uh, to this weekend, what is the fucking uniform schedule? Is it the black and orange pants? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, I'm gonna say it again. The black on black,
Sexy.
ugly,
You're tripping.
ugly, bro.
You're tripping. Like this dude's tripping, bro.
It's ugly.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro.
Black on black.
We need the old black jerseys and black pants where they were like glossy and shiny. These are dull. Dull, bro. Change it. Do something. Like, do something different. Like, you know what's sexy? That fucking orange on orange.
Oh yeah.
Because orange is everything. Orange everywhere. Yeah, bro.
Nah, bro. How do you feel about the Buffalo game getting flexed to 1 o'clock?
I mean, like, I get it. The Bears have been hot. I get it. I get the game. But like the Bengals and Bills would have they're gonna put up 80 fucking points. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the NFC North. Bro, fuck that. This is Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. You know what? Fuck you, NFL.
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me? Nah, yeah, now you really pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really put that much thought to it.
Yeah.
For Caleb Williams and Jordan Love?
Oh, I know. Like
I'll
Joe
fucking
Burrow's
fight
playing.
Roger Goodell.
Like I don't even care if the Bengals are fucking 3-10. Like, bro,
It's Joe Burrow
it's Joe fucking Burrow.
and Josh Allen.
Come on.
Caleb Williams, first of all, likes men. Second of all, Jordan Love is probably in love with men too. Like that doesn't deserve every time. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We're joking. But bro, yeah, that just pisses me off, bro. Like I don't give a fuck how bad the defenses are. The Bills defense is ass, bro. They just gave up 35 points to the Bucks.
Yeah, and I faced Josh Allen this week. So
Oh, for real?
I had James Cook starting. So
Oh, nice. Josh Allen literally ruined
Shit
every
the
single
bed.
one of my fucking bets last night.
he should.
I had 8 bets on Josh Allen on 3 different cards. Fuck him,
He
bro.
was looking at everybody else. Like,
Turd.
he was looking at everybody else like it was their fault. Like he was playing ass.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. No, that they have no weapons.
Yeah,
Literally nothing,
yeah,
bro.
Keon Coleman, he stopped playing.
Yeah, Keon is a fucking he doesn't have his shit straight, bro. Man, this would be a good time for Jermaine Burton to do something. To not be a fucking dipshit. Just I think he's a lost cause, bro.
He's not going to be active.
I don't know if he's ever gonna be active again. I'm serious. Like, I don't know. Like
what the fuck?
Like, how do you keep a player after a year of not playing him? Pretty much what feels like a year. You know what? That's something I gotta say, bro. We've missed Joe Burrow for 8 games. That's not even half the season. Think of how crazy that is. But how long this season has felt. I feel like this season's almost over.
Yeah.
That's how draining it's been. And I'm sure you guys feel the same way. It's pretty fucking crazy.
We still have 7.
Yeah, like it's not over, bro. There's so much ball. Like, if we would have had to deal with this like before the season to where we're like, we're gonna have to face a time to where we lose Joe Burrow for 8 games, we would have been sick. But like we would be like, all right, I mean, Jake Browning led us to 4-3 last time. Hold
Yeah.
the line, but like, just with how dreadful it's been, you know,
I mean, with how good Joe Flacco's playing, he's still 1-4.
what a shame, bro. What a
Like,
shame. I mean, we should have literally won 4 straight games,
yeah.
you know. And actually, I don't want to wait. Was it Steelers, Jets, Bears, Steelers? I can't say Steelers game. I mean,
The
random shit.
Jets.
It was
The
a bad
Jets.
ball to T. Yeah, Jets for sure. Bears, Steelers game, whatever. But look, I think that it just comes back to I'm okay with Joe Flacco playing. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
This is this is just not a good matchup, bro. It's not a good matchup at all. This defense, it is exactly what it is. It's the worst defense the league has ever fucking seen. And I mean, I guess a positive is um the pass rush has been picking up a little bit low key. Little bit. Still ass, but not like the worst we've ever seen. I mean, like when Trey was out in the Steelers game in the Jets, I was like, this is the worst fucking pass rush I've literally ever seen on professional
Yeah.
football. I like we watched a lot of football, the worst I've ever seen. It's picked up a little bit, and I think Miles is a huge proponent of that. So Miles has stacked up his best 2 game stretch, only 1 sack in that span, but uh
That's a guy that was working during the bye week, man.
yeah, for sure. But like let's I mean, I don't really give a fuck about them working. They're all working a little
Yeah.
bit, but
Yeah.
like,
But still, like, I don't know. Like, you come out of that bye week and, like, he was the only guy that really showed signs. And, I mean, he's been down, you know, nowhere to be found, and he
yeah,
comes out of nowhere. So I definitely, if he can keep stacking that, man, that would definitely be nice.
yeah,
Because sometimes how that edge rusher position is. Like, sometimes that development does take a little bit. Sometimes guys aren't right out of the gates ready, at that position. So
yeah.
not I can't justify that. He's nice to be a fucking demon, but it would be nice.
It's just tough because you're facing such a good quarterback. I mean, Drake May's been,
I mean, even their left tackle,
bro.
rookie. The
Yeah,
rookie.
Will Campbell.
Yeah,
Yep. I mean, great
he's
tackles.
playing out of his mind.
Yeah. Mick, is it Mickey? Mickey Aquano? Michael, whatever his
Yeah,
name is.
yeah, yeah.
He's been a
The guard,
dog.
the guard.
Yeah,
Onwena.
but
Is it Onwena?
yeah, Mike Onwenu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, Mike Onwenu. But I think they're susceptible on the inside, though. God damn, they've won 8 straight. Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans, Browns, Falcons, Bucks, Jets.
I know.
But us is a 2. So that's the problem. Then the Giants, then the Jets and bro, what a fuck the Patriots, bro.
Drake May's completed like 73% of his passes this year.
Bro, like
Like,
his
and
he has 5 picks. Yeah, that's all right.
they
That's
got
decent.
Travion.
Josh Dobbs plays one. Yeah, Travion Henderson.
And they're thinking Stevenson's gonna be back.
Yep. I'm seeing that. Yeah, bro. I mean, it's not a good matchup, so that's concerning. Fucking just I don't even know what to say about the defense. Like, how many points did they let up this week? I don't know. Actually, a part of me even challenges my own comment right there because like they did only technically allow 18 points last week. That's actually really impressive. That's like by far the least they've allowed, right? Or did they allow 16 week 1?
As I said, like, I kind of agreed with Zach that a lot of people disagreed with his comments. Were like, in a way, that end score didn't tell the story of that full game, because I do think at times, like,
That's true.
the defense locked in. I understood what Zach meant. So, like,
People are like, fuck you.
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, no, you're exactly right. Like, it didn't. Like, Noah Fant fumbled on a flat route
Exactly.
and they ran it back.
Like, yeah,
Like,
your offense did look shit, but your defense locked in at times. And I mean, you just ran off that schedule. I mean, they have had a Mickey Mouse schedule, and if we've seen, like, if you can maybe get a little confident boost right here at home, and maybe a Joseph Lee Burrow comes. I mean, I don't know, bro. This might be the Mitch Tinsley game. This might be. I don't know. We'll have to see.
last time Joe Burrow saw the Patriots, oh fuck, last year week 1. Fuck, all right. Fucking, I'm cherry picking stats. 2 times ago when Joe Burrow saw the Patriots, he had that insane game of like 300 something yards in the first half against Bill Belichick, most he's ever allowed ever,
Yeah,
like by an insane margin. And that was a TI game. Remember where you almost had
that's
three
what I was about to
tutties?
say.
Yeah, so an
Yeah.
obscure receiver going off against the Pats is
And,
not
and
unknown.
you know what I look at? Joe Burrow has faced Mike Vrabel a lot in his career. And who's to say whatever Mike's going to throw at him, he ain't seen before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Joe's never lost to Mike Vrabel.
And Mike Vrabel was a part of the Browns last year. And he cooked them motherfuckers last year twice. He was defensive. Yeah, he was a defensive assistant. Remember that for the Browns.
So Zach Taylor, you
Ooh,
hear?
got his little number now. Yeah, Joe Burrow. Ooh, Joe Burrow probably keeps Mike Vrabel up at night. That's perfect on why they're approaching it like this week. Okay, now I'm talking myself into some. Now
Yeah,
I'm talking myself into some.
they could spoil their shit.
Yeah, I mean, but just being objective, I don't think the score changes much at all.
Yeah,
In fact, I don't think the score changes at all if you have Joe Flacco playing or Joe Burrow. Just because I just, it's just not going to be an easy matchup. Like Joe, you can only create so much as a passer when your weapons aren't getting open. That's a concern. So, it just comes back to how these guys are going to be able to create. You're Andre, you're going to get your chances. Mike, I mean, I'm assuming Mike's ready to go. You better be ready to go because we going to need it, bro.
yep.
Like, if he can handle any workload, 10, 12 targets, 17 targets to tight ends. It's
Yeah.
probably going to have to.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we saw what Mike's stats were, last year with either T or Jamar out. So
Even with T,
right.
didn't he have
Oh,
like
towards
10
the end, yeah,
catches or
yeah.
something?
Towards the end, they were finally figuring out ways to utilize him, even with both of them out there. So
Yeah.
I mean, you definitely got to get Mike involved. So yeah, I think that's an interesting dynamic. So we talk about Jamar obviously being out. You talk about the weapons, but if Mike can go full go, bro, like you have that connection established. There's your slot. You got T at the expo. Like you might actually you can make some shit work. Chase Brown, fucking down and under if you need to.
Yeah.
Noah Fant. I mean, you still got weapons, bro. Like
Yep. Move T around
yeah,
if you can.
fucking move T around in the slot too. I don't care. Move them all over,
Yeah.
bro.
No, I
Yeah,
think he could work in the slot. Yeah. So, um,
shit.
this is going to be an interesting moment for Zach and Dan. What can they cook up
Mm-hmm.
with the season on the line,
I know, bro.
with your jobs on the line? You know, so much on the line.
So much. This is a big game for them. You know, we don't even have to we don't have to worry about the player or talk about the players right now. We just talk about them. Like I think that's so just wow. Like
What a tough
Dan
moment
P, Zach Taylor, like life on the line, bro.
without your three best players,
Yeah.
possibly without Joe, Jamar, Trey, again,
Yep.
with the season on the line, with your jobs on the line. Like, that's a tall task, against a team that knows how to play bad teams. Better teams should consistently beat bad teams. It kind of, but there's something to say, about what the Pats are really made of, with them not being able to, I mean, just who they played. Like, I get it, you play who's in front of you, right? But, to
We played some ass.
yeah, bro, hella ass. Like crazy ass. Like Cardi B ass. Like that's how ass their schedule's been. Like hella ass. And fuck Stephon Diggs, by the
Yeah,
way.
Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs about to be locked the fuck up by
Steph,
Drago.
no, Stephon Diggs has been seeing a lot of slot work, so
Okay, cool.
Dax better be ready.
Oh, Drago's following, best believe. Is Fig Newton?
I
Fig
would.
has looked like a fuck.
Is Butte healthy?
Uh, I think so.
Keyshawn
Bro, I
Booty.
saw this funny meme that was like Drake May, Stephon Diggs, and Kayshawn Booty. It was like, may I dig in your butt? May I dig in your booty? It was so funny, bro. But listen, bro.
He's playing.
Who? Kayshawn?
Yep, that's good.
And they got Demario Douglas too, don't they? And they got Hunter Henry.
And they got the running backs. And they got Will Campbell. And they got Michael. And they got Mike Vrabel. And you know
All right.
we're gonna have Joe fucking Burrow out there.
True. And we're going off a whole lot of hope.
Yep.
We're just fucking going.
You know what Joe Burrow's gonna do? No, I can't say that.
But
Yeah, I'll tell you off air.
oh, really?
I can't.
He's about to do something bad.
I can't.
Really bad.
Oh, jeez.
It's gonna be interesting, bro. Because, man,
69 people.
Jamar, really? Let's
Nice.
go on a Friday night. Let's go,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
Like Joe, or it would be such a critical week to have a guy like Jamar. Every week is critical. I mean, but
We need that Thunderstruck. You ever watch Thunderstruck?
nah,
The KD movie.
nah.
Damn.
Kevin Durant,
Yes.
motherfuckers got a movie.
He has no movie. Is
Bro,
teenager.
he's a
Teenager
bitch, bro.
like takes his powers, dude, and he's got all the basketball powers. I need that to be Mitch Tinsley, but with Jamar Chase. Mitch Tinsley just turns into Jamar Chase, and next thing you know, we have 3 1s, and we're back to square one, and next thing you know, we're on the way to victory.
Mitch Tinsley, yeah, I mean, he could really make something shake, bro. If they gave him the run. But I think Mike is clearly going to step in and become that guy,
Well, you
So
need another guy outside X. I mean, he's not. You're not putting Yoshi outside of the X like that. I don't think. You're putting. I mean, you can move T around, but you're putting T on your outside one where Jamar usually is, right?
yeah.
Yoshi's gonna be working in the
Gonna line
slot
up
like
at
he
the
usually
X.
does, and then Tinsley's outside because you're not
But
working
then Mike
Charlie.
Gesicki's back in the mix.
Yeah, I mean that's where you gotta. Fuck, man.
Nah, Mitch is going to be the 5. He'll be the 5. But
Yeah.
like,
I just don't. Yeah, I don't really like Yoshi working outside. I mean, I like him going, getting that work, but
I'm for real.
50,
I'm
50
I'm
bucks,
with you, bro.
I like him in the slot more.
I'm with you. It's going to be an interesting game. There's really not a ton more to dig into right now.
I think
Just
that,
outside of our best 3 players being unsure if they're going to play, 2 of them for certain, we're pretty good in having the worst defense of all time. We're all right.
I feel like what you pointed out earlier is going to be really important though. The Samaje P Ryan, like is Taj Brooks ready to step up for the challenge? We're talking about pass blocking, all this important shit. Like Samaje P Ryan has quietly came back and done what he's always done in this Bengals system.
More than what we could ask him.
Yeah.
I mean, he has provided that almost a lethal change of pace effectiveness, so this is what it is. You've got to learn to roll with the punches, and I hate to say it, this team has not rose up to the occasion once without Joe Burrow having his hand in it. I don't want to discredit week 2 because that was a good, that was a success to win that game, but I mean, I don't want to take it all away from Jake Browning. Like in general, you've created nothing pretty much without being carried by Joe. So
think about it. If Jake Browning didn't lock in and win that Jags game, we'd only have 2 wins right
now. And won by saving the defense from themselves.
Yeah.
We only, I mean, it is what it is. You got to win the league. So I really don't want to sit here and act like I'm discrediting the defense. I'm just giving the context that matters, that you had to keep the defense away from themselves. Look, man, I'm simply going off hope. But hope, I mean, hope can happen. Look at the Jets. Obviously, it made sense on how they could succeed, but not actually. I'm even challenging myself there. Not a ton, because remember that fucking weaponry, bro. They had nobody at receiver, bro. And Drago was out there. So fuck, I'm even talking myself into some faith right now. Because I'm saying we have nobody. They have Christian Gonzalez.
See what I'm saying?
Outside of T, nobody. What do you think, bro? Do you genuinely think we win Sunday?
If Joe Burrow is out there, yeah.
What if Joe Flacco's out there?
If Joe Flacco's out there, I still have hope. Because you know what? The way I look at it is it's one game closer to the Joe Flacco legacy being over. And honestly,
What a
bro,
run.
it's been so fucking fun, bro.
What a run.
Like,
what a shame. We
like,
would not put this time in vain. We
like
would not
this. Like,
allow it for him.
like if Sunday is the last time, and say Joe starts or vice versa, it is his last game. Like, bro, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Your time. Let's see what else.
One interception didn't fucking count.
Right. Like, bro, he's been cooking with us. Like, when you look back at a guy, right? You look at all his stats from his entire career. You look down that chart and you look at the very end. You play with Cincinnati. He's got
So what
12
the
touchdowns. What a dog.
470 yards. Yeah. Bro, you hear that he wants to be a starter somewhere
I
in
know.
2026?
If you get weapons, bro, like a line, bro.
Like, who would, I don't even want to go down this rabbit hole for long, but who would?
Like, you know what's crazy? Okay, I got a proposal for you. If Jared Goff was not the quarterback for Detroit, do you think you could instantly plop Flacco in there with their offense? I think you could. Think about it.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty fucking similar, I think. I think Jared Goff is better than
Yeah.
Joe Flacco. Obviously durability is a big thing, that's not in Joe Flacco's favor. I mean, yeah, like it's just he's just you want to talk about glass. People say the bullshit about Joe being glass, Joe Burrow, Flacco is glass. And that's just a tough thing to sustain.
I just thought of something so nasty.
What?
If Aaron Rodgers doesn't play for the Steelers next year, that's where Joe Flacco is going. Joe Flacco is the whore of the North. Joe Flacco is going to the Pittsburgh Steelers next year if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back.
He got sent to
He's
the
going to
brothel.
start for the Pittsburgh Steelers next year, dude.
Oh my gosh, he got sent to the brothel of the league. He's like, all right, you're being passed to the fucking last team of the North. That's crazy. Yeah, let's definitely hope that doesn't happen because I don't want to deal with him, bro. That's crazy.
I'm going to buy a Flacco jersey, though, just to buy one.
Yeah, I probably would too. Or I'll just get a shirt, or a shirt because it's fucking fire. Nah, I'm definitely getting our shirt over a fucking
Flacco
jersey,
still fucks,
bro.
by the way.
He does still fuck, bro. It's just our defense fucking sucks. So that'd be fun, actually. That'd be funny to add on a shirt that Joe Flacco still fucks, but the defense fucking sucks.
I think we should just make a shirt with just his stats of his Bengals accolades on there. 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And then just put a goat. Bah.
That's crazy. That'd be crazy. Well, obviously, if he has to play Sunday, let's hope that legacy continues. We're gonna wrap it up here in a second, guys. Last second thoughts I have on the game is like, I'm gonna just keep it simple, bro. I'm going off hope. I don't see a ton of rationale. That's like, oh, this strongly favors the Bengals. This is a clear path to success for them that they can exploit this team. I mean, the defense is who it is, like, so it's a week to week league though. Now that I think the biggest sign of hope that we have is that the spark that Joe Burrow can provide.
You just need momentum, bro. Like, you need some sort of momentum in this game to just shift to just shift because that's what's gonna keep you going, bro. Is if somehow you can get past this game, even with the Joe Flacco, which I can't completely rule it out because like we say, it's a week to week thing. It's any given Sunday. You know what I mean? I've seen, dude. I remember Joe Burrow's rookie year. Okay, when tickets were cheap as fuck, you could go sit in the game for like $50, right?
Yeah.
And I told my grandpa the night before, I had this intuitive feeling, and I was like, you know what? I want to buy these tickets because the Titans were top of the AFC at that time, and we were fucking like what I forget 2-7-1 or some shit,
Yeah, we were like, yeah, something bad.
something crazy. So I'm like, we're gonna win this game, bro. I just had a feeling Joe Burrow, fucking dog in him, T Higgins, boy, I'm like, they're gonna fucking find a way to win this
We
game,
did win that game, huh?
and they fucking won
Yeah,
that
the
game,
Titans
bro.
were 5-1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm telling you right now, Joe Burrow's out on that fucking field, bro. I don't care. Even like I said, even if Joe Flacco, I believe that there is still a chance. I love this team, bro. And we know we're gonna be here till the wheels fall off. As much as I've had my hate and less in love for Zach Taylor, I still love this team, bro. And shit, like I've really enjoyed this Joe Flacco era. Like you've heard me out here, bro. I really like the fact that we traded for Joe Flacco.
Oh
I
yeah.
give the Bengals so much flowers for that because it's something that they haven't done. When that news came across my feed, I was so fucking happy. I'm like, dude, we got Joe Flacco. Everybody in work's like, you're lying. Like, no, we got Joe fucking Flacco. And he came in here and he's been a dog. Okay,
Yeah.
he's played to the best of his ability. He motherfucker, he threw his first 400-yard game in 18 years of playing in the NFL. Could you imagine, like, you just work for a company,
Career stats.
like you work for a company for like 20 years, bro, and you've been pushing out the same shit, bro. You're like, bro, I'm just giving it all I got, giving
Yeah.
it all I got. And you know what? Right towards the end, right before
Legacy run.
you get ready for retirement, you Gail Lewis that shit.
16 out.
You get ready, bro. 400, bro. And so, what would you say? Like that last drive, he could have got over 500. So it's like,
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, obviously, a few other things would have had to go your way. There
yeah,
were multiple drops that game. Um, yeah, I mean, if you would have been able to convert more on that last drive, yeah, you could have created a ton. Just Joe Burrow and Joe Flacco hoisting the Lombardi together. Just relishing in the moment.
how much would you have to pay him to just come back next year? I know he wants to start an opportunity. Like, how much would you have to pay him, or
I
would he
just
not
don't think
settle
you're
for
gonna
that?
get it.
Yeah, he's not
If
settling
yeah,
for
I
that.
just don't.
If he
Well, I
has an
don't think you're gonna
opportunity.
get the starting job. Like
Yeah.
I would. Um, I mean, if you wanted to develop Peyton Thorne, if you saw some future with him, that's fine. And you cut bait with Jake Browning because it's the last year of his restriction. Um, and then you roll with 1 year of Joe Flacco as your quarterback. If he
That's what
obviously sees that he can win a ring, and not that we're anticipating. No one ever wants to anticipate a Joe Burrow injury,
yeah.
but every dominant team right now has that proven backup quarterback. Look at the Chiefs, Gardner Minshew. You don't waste no time. You get that guy. Look at the Eagles. Look at the Commanders. You look at these teams that make sure that they keep that quality guy if the wheels happen to fall off. So yeah, I mean, it can make sense if you come back. If you don't win the Super Bowl this year, you win it next year. Then
he should be
say
a Pro
sayonara.
Bowler. He should be a Pro Bowler this year.
He'd have to
Just
have a
from
longer
his stint,
stretch though.
with
Yeah, I
Cincinnati.
mean, fuck, you're right, bro. Look at bum ass Tyler Huntley. He played for 6, 7 games, and he was like fucking
Right.
4-3.
Yeah.
Like, and he threw like touchdowns and like one pick. Like, oh, Pro Bowler. You know, fuck that guy. Fuck the Ravens, bro.
Dog. That's what he's gonna tell his grandchildren. I was Lamar Jackson.
All right. That's going to wrap it up here for this episode of the Bengals After Dark video cast.
Yes,
Fuck the
sir.
Ravens. It
Fuck 'em.
sucks that what happens this weekend is largely predicated because of the Ravens game. So
That dude, that Joe Burrow is seeing red. He sees the Ravens. I mean, he's gonna see them twice in 3 weeks.
I don't wish anybody harm, but I'd have no problem if the city of Baltimore magically burned to the ground. I fucking hate Baltimore with everything.
Yeah.
I hate their fans. They suck.
The only good thing that
Football sense. I'm sure, you know what? Maybe they're great individuals. Maybe they're great in their personal
Honestly,
life. Fuck their fans,
the,
bro.
the
Fuck
greatest
the team,
thing to come out of Baltimore was The Wire. That show.
Oh, really?
Probably the greatest thing. That's probably it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't go to Baltimore. Dude, I've been to Cleveland. I've been to Pittsburgh. I won't go to Baltimore.
Baltimore does look kind of stinky.
Sketchy.
Yeah, looks so
Not
stinky.
even stinky, sketchy.
Yeah, does
Not
look
going
pretty
there.
sketchy. Yeah, pretty fucking ghetto. I ain't fucking with that shit, man. Keep that shit over there,
Fuck out of here.
bro. All that shit, fucking, all that fucking tea.
The
Fucking
Saj mob.
man, fuck those fucking fans, bro. I will never forget. And all this anguish and pain comes from them, bro, chanting "fuck Joe, bro."
Oh, dude, that pisses me off.
Like that irks me, bro, as a fan. So
Look,
I want our get back, bro. Those socks, that's crazy, bro. Those socks are. I don't know if those socks are fucking or what, bro. You know what? I had some fucking AFC Championship socks.
y'all see what I'm doing, bro? It's Joe Shiesty in this motherfucker right there.
That's crazy, bro. Plus, that's LSU Joe.
No, it's not, bro.
That is Joe at LSU.
Bro, no, it's
Look at the jersey,
Cap.
bro. I know that's a bro. Show me, bro. Show me your feet, bro. Bro,
gay,
bro. That is literally Joe Burrow. Look at the number. That's a 9. That's a LSU 9. Look at the stripe on the side. Look at this. Look at the fucking size. It looks like a LSU shit that they just painted orange and black. That's fine. That's beside the point. Dope socks, bro. You're certainly committed, but
winning.
Fuck the Patriots. Fuck the Ravens. Fuck everybody that's in the
Fuck
way.
Drake May trying to take my name. I'm gonna show him
Yeah.
on Sunday who the real Drake is in Cincinnati, huh? Fuck Drake May.
Who the King Drake in Cincinnati?
Who the King Drake? Motherfucker. I'm gonna see you after the game.
That's funny, bro. I appreciate y'all for tuning in into this Friday episode of the Bengals After Dark videocast. We'll be back with y'all post game. Next week, obviously, the schedule is going to be different with the holiday, but y'all will still be getting some quality content. Probably a Wednesday episode. That could make sense. Either way, y'all have a good night. Who day?